Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dida, the social scientist. In this channel, we discuss social issues that affect us socially. Social issues such as marriage, relationship, health, amongst other social issues that generally affect us socially. Now, if you are new to this channel, I am urging you to subscribe. Kindly subscribe, so that anytime that I upload a new video, you may be notified so that we learn the content of the video for that particular day together. Now, I'm very sorry, my people. It's been a while since I posted a video. I have been handling some few issues here and there that has made me not to be online for some time. But now I am back for our weekly videos. So kindly, every week from this video now we'll be having the videos. Every week at least a video so that we can learn a social issue for that particular day. Now today I want us to focus on something that is very common, but we overlook it because we don't understand. It deals with mental health. Mental health. Just something a little about the mental health. We may have part 1 and part 2, or we may just have part 1 that is a little bit longer than the normal videos that I normally do. But I pray that at the end of it all, you may learn something. And the topic of today is, it is okay not to be okay. It is okay not to be okay. A lot of people are struggling out here, but they are putting on a smiling face that you may think that everything is okay. Remember, it is okay not to be okay. Despite the struggles, despite everything that people or that we are undergoing, it is still okay not to be okay. Please, I'm repeating this statement. It is okay not to be okay, because we live in a society where we have challenges that comes from the financial issues. You want something, you have not paid rent, you don't know what you are going to eat. A lot of issues are clogging our minds and our lives. Things to do with unemployment. You are not employed, you completed your college, it is now 5 years down the line, nothing is forthcoming. You have tried business, nothing is coming out of the business. You've tried the employment sector, you are not moving anywhere. These are some of the things that make us not to be okay. We have the aspect of relationships. Relationship with our parents, relationship with our siblings, relationship with our spouses, relationship with our colleagues at work, relationship with our bosses, name it. A lot of things are happening in our relationships that are making things even more difficult. Remember, it is okay not to be okay, because these things that I'm talking about makes it very difficult for us. We find life so hard and there is nobody that you can share with. So you try to assume, or rather you build a cocoon or a wall. We build a wall and then we enclose ourselves in it such that we don't share with other people. And of course, I'll talk about something about sharing later on. We don't share with people. We are just there. Remember, it is okay not to be okay. Let us have that aspect that it is okay not to be okay. Now, for those who are watching, you can look at some of the warning signs that if you see in a person, there is need to think outside the box about the aspect of the mental health. And now, it will be unfair if I don't define mental health about everything that we are dealing with here. Now, when we talk about the mental health, widely, we are dealing with a wide range of conditions that affect the mood of an individual, the thinking of an individual, as well as the behavior of an individual. So when we talk about mental health, we are talking about a range of things, conditions. Usually they affect the mood, the thinking, as well as the behavior of an individual. So if you are with someone and you see somebody is currently acting weirdly, then you need to help that person where necessary. Now, the warning signs, some of the things that if you see in an individual, your friend, your colleague, a family member, a sibling, any other person, or if you as an individual, you notice some of the things in you, then this is a warning sign. Number one is the paranoia or being paranoid. Being paranoid means that you always feel that someone is after you. Even a small thing, you just feel like somebody is after you. That is something to do with being paranoid. So if you have a friend, a colleague, or somebody who is always paranoid, most of your talks is like, oh, so and so, somebody is after me, and such things. Please, there is cause for an alarm. Another thing is long-lasting sadness. Somebody who is sad from morning to evening. You see, it's not bad to be sad, but when the sadness is too much, then there is cause for an alarm. We are human beings, and sometimes we get sad, but we are called upon that you should take out of the 24 hours of the day, if you must stay sad, then at least 3 to 4 hours is okay. But if it extends that time, that is long-lasting sadness, then there is call for an alarm over the mental health. Number 3 is the aspect of extreme changes in the mood. Extreme changes in the mood. In the extreme changes of the mood here, somebody can be too happy, and then all of a sudden, with a click, the person becomes too dull until you are left wondering, is this the same person or a completely different person? That is the aspect of extreme changes in the mood. So if you see somebody whose mood keeps changing, and it is to the extreme, just like sadness, moods change for different reasons. But if it is to the extreme, that is somebody is too hyper, and then all of a sudden, a click, the person comes dull, keeps quiet, and shuts himself up, please, that is a cause for an alarm for mental health, either to your friends, or you observe it with your relatives or any person around. Another aspect is social withdrawal. That is, the person always wants to be alone. You don't want to interact with the people, you just want to be in. Yes, it is good to have that alone time. Just like I said about the sadness, it is good to have that alone time. But let that alone time not take much of your time. It is good to have that alone time, please. But if there is the aspect of the tendency of social withdrawal, this person was socializing with people, chatting with people here and there, and then all of a sudden the person changes, please, there is cause for an alarm. Number 5 is the aspect of drastic change in the habits. Can be eating habits, can be sleeping habits, but let me call it the general terms, the drastic change in habit. Eating habit. The person who used to eat moderately now eats too much or does not eat at all. The person who used to sleep moderately now sleeps too much or does not sleep at all. The person, people are sleeping in the night, the person has a lot of insomnia. So that aspect of drastic changes in eating, sleeping, the general habits of an individual. There is that which somebody is known with. There's this person who is known for talking. There's this person who is known to be very silent. This person who is known to be eating moderately. There are those who are known for overeating. So everybody is known. There are those who are known for oversleeping, just like that. But if you find that there's a drastic change in the habit of an individual, please, there is cause for an alarm. If you are living with the people, and then the other aspect that is very mild is the aspect of drug use. Somebody who was not drinking alcohol, was not smoking, somebody who was not doing any drug, and then all of a sudden the person starts doing drug, please, that is cause for an alarm. Remember, the topic for today is, it is okay not to be okay. Now, in as much as we can have all these warning signs, we have to remember one thing, that if you see somebody with such a sign, there is need to help. Either you are the person who has these signs, or another person your friend or a relative. I'm repeating that phrase because we are living in a time when we have a lot of issues that are affecting us and we don't share with other people. Watch out for part 2 as I continue with it is okay not to be okay. Until next time, bye bye.